Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of 1923 Main Street.
Home of the Disney Travel Podcast with the latest Disney travel news. We are your hosts.
I am Mike Braddock.
And I'm Amelia Braddock. And today, Disneyland Resort announced the return of Halloween Time and Plaza de la Familia September 1st plus 2023 Oogie Bash dates. And Disney parks around the world is getting a second adventure.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. We'll get to that in a second. But let's talk about Halloween Time and all the other events at Disneyland. And then I want to ask the question, who does Halloween better, Disneyland or Walt Disney World? Now, we already know Walt Disney World. We already have our tickets for the not-so-scary Halloween party this year, as we go every year. And now Disneyland has announced all of their fun times. And one thing jumped out at me right away. Theirs runs from September 1st to October 31st. You mean they don't have a November 1st date?
What?
Oh my goodness. If you listen to our Disney World episode, why are they holding a Halloween party on November 1st
Who
and
does
not
that?
putting up Christmas decorations the night after Halloween? Have they blown that tradition
Like
out
what,
at Magic Kingdom Park?
But am I now supposed to wait until after November? Like,
You
what do
will. You
what
will
do
have
I
to
do
wait.
now? Disney and I run on a synonymous clock. What do I do now? It's a
So
genuine
no-
question.
So
It's a
nonetheless,
genuine question.
Halloween Time is coming to Disneyland Resort. They don't start as early as Disney World, but they do end on time.
You mean
so
they
they're-
don't start in the middle of
They
the
don't
summer?
start in the middle of August and go to November. So they are
Wow.
going September 1st to October 31st. And of course, this means seasonal decor and everybody dressed in their Halloween best for the characters. Jack Skellington and crew will take over the Haunted Mansion once again, and I love when they do that. And there is a special themed gingerbread house that Sandy Claus always has on the table. They have not revealed what it will be this year. It's always slightly different.
Gotta make it mysterious. And every night through October 31st, not November, they have their special fireworks show, which is the Halloween Screams Nighttime Spectacular. And this will have the special effects and music all down Main Street, USA.
And it's not always fireworks. On certain nights during the week, there are no fireworks. It's just sort of the projections and stuff. So on the weekends, then it becomes the full thing with fireworks. So in other words,
Yes.
they save a little money and stuff by not running the fireworks throughout every
Yes.
night throughout the week,
But-
which is sort of funny.
Yeah. But Wondrous Journeys will make its final performance, or at least it's scheduled to make its final performance on August 31st.
Yes, to make way for the Halloween Scream show. And then over at Disney California Adventure Park, because this is not a one-park event.
Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout transforms into Guardians of the Galaxy Monsters After Dark, which is a very interesting adventure to save Groot from the characters running amok in the Collector's Fortress.
And that is not the only ride that gets a themed overlay. We already have the Haunted Mansion. We already have Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. And now there are more seasonal transformations.
I love these overlays.
Mater's Junkyard Jamboree and Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters have special soundtracks for Mater's Graveyard Jamboree and Luigi's Honkin' Halloween. And for the first time, resident car actor Guido will sport a ghoulish costume. Oh my goodness, puns are going crazy in Disney's news release as he welcomes guests to Casadella Tires. So, well, we're going to get into this comparison in a minute. Let's finish up with Disneyland because they got so much going on. I love that Guardians of the Galaxy one too. And then finally, they did do a little pumpkin crawl at Epcot, and they're doing the same thing here starting on September 8th. This
Oh.
one does go to November 1st.
Oh, they copied Epcot a little bit too much on this one.
Well, this one might have been first. But anyway, Disney character-themed pumpkins are hidden around downtown Disney for Pluto's Pumpkin Pursuit. And you got to buy a map and stuff and find the pumpkins. And you can get yourself a little collectible keepsake if you pay for the map, I believe.
You know what? This one makes a little bit more sense because I'll give them Thanksgiving is pumpkin pie related. So that's why it goes
All
into
right,
November.
we'll give that.
I'll give them that. I'll give them that one.
And that's not all that happens for Halloween or
Disney
Halloween.
World, take notes.
Halloween season, let's say.
Plaza de la Familia and tributes to Dia de los Muertos are also running in a similar time period.
Yep, they honor the Mexican tradition, of course, of the Day of the Dead. The vibrant Plaza de la Familia cultural experience is back, and it has marigolds and entertainment and crafts and a whole bunch of things in Paradise Gardens at Disney California Adventure Park from September 1st to November 2nd. And even at the grill, at the Paradise Garden Grill, they'll have some Mexican cuisine to celebrate.
And several times a day, a musical edition of Coco will present the talented company of folklorico dancers, plus mariachi singers and musicians that recount Miguel's journey to the land of the dead throughout the movie.
And you can also meet Miguel there as well and dance to the mariachi band and so much. So a little bit of a party. And then over in Cars Land, Ramon will honor Diaz at his detailing shop with an ofrenda celebrating the town's good friend, Doc Hudson.
Well, there you go.
And Disneyland Park is also paying tribute to this special day with its traditional vibrant display in Frontierland, adorned with marigolds again and banners of papel picado. And then all of this, and we haven't even got to the party.
Yes, finally, you were waiting for it. The Oogie Boogie Bash, which is a Disney Halloween party that will overtake Disney's California Adventure, will be back for more nights than ever, with rare characters, villains, and experiences on 25 select nights between September 5th and October 31st.
Yes, no November 1st date. I'm going to publish all the dates in the show notes in our blog post, so check it out. I won't read them all off here, but there are 25 of them, so take your pick.
Yes, trick-or-treaters of all ages, we know everyone loves the candy.
I do.
Certainly, can wear Halloween costumes and enjoy a very fun evening. A wickedly fun evening, Disney would even say, of attractions, which you could usually find some with shorter wait times, themed food and beverages, and more. In addition, you can get an after-hours admission with just this ticket, so no need to buy a full-day pass.
Yeah, I like how Disney says they're almost honest at Disneyland even. Yeah. Some of which may be shorter they have in their release.
Yeah.
Instead of
Disney
World just says shorter lines, and then they don't live up to that, so you're sort of let down. There was a lot of heat recently for one of their after-hours events for not living up to the price you pay. And if you recall, if you are a fair listener of our show, we told you a long time ago those nights, those extra magic hour nights that you pay for are not worth it compared to the deluxe resort free extra magic hours where there really are no lines, where we were basically walking on rides, especially in the last 90 minutes.
I mean, if that's something that you're doing and you're not staying at a deluxe resort, if you're staying in a moderate, I would almost recommend taking that money and just bumping it up because you're going to get a better value for your money anyways. So
that may be an easy answer to this question now. So we've just gone through everything that Disneyland Resort is doing for the Halloween season. And tickets for the Oogie Boogie Bash go on sale on June 29th at 9 a.m. or no earlier than 9. They always have these weird way of phrasing things that causes grief for all of us trying to buy tickets. And then a limited amount go to pre-sale for Magic Key holders on the 27th. Again, all the dates in the show notes and so on. So, tons going on at Disneyland, some going on at Walt Disney World. Which resort is the go-to resort for Halloween?
With me now, Disneyland.
It is. There is no competition here, and I really don't understand why. Walt Disney World does... I mean, they sort of started throwing an actor or two into Pirates of the Caribbean.
I'm sorry.
But they don't have ride overlays, really, right?
They put it in the Pirates of the Caribbean line. I will not get over that.
You know what it's like? It's like Disneyland is that house in your neighborhood that goes all out for Halloween. They've got their entire yard done, fully themed. In our neighborhood, we even have a Disney house.
Yeah.
They go crazy. I mean, you'd think we'd do it, but I'm more like Disney World. So Disneyland is your neighbor that loves Halloween and goes all out and has a whole bunch of stuff going on, and their house is fully decked out, and there's lots of lights, and just they really get into Halloween. And Disney World is the one where you put up the stuff on Halloween day. You do give out candy, but then that's it. It's a one-day short event. You're done with it. Whereas Disneyland, they take it seriously. I mean, they have so much going on for Halloween, catering to so many audiences.
I'm just waiting for the food to come out.
Both parks, yeah. That's right, the foodie guides. And they just really do it right. And I don't know why Disney World sort of passes on Halloween.
I get that it's bigger, but come on, guys. You can't just cut off half of the parks.
So if you want to go to Disney for Halloween and you don't know if you want to go east or west, I would go west because you're going to have a much better, truly immersive Halloween experience at Disneyland Resort in California.
I can't even excuse World anymore because I was like, oh, but they do Christmas right away, so they can't do a big thing because they're prepping. No, they're not even prepping.
Yeah, now they added that weird extra night into November.
For Christmas,
so maybe we'll do this again at Christmas. But for now, the first round, Halloween, easy winner, Disneyland. It's not even close. We can't even try to argue to make it close. It's so obvious.
I think I just feel personally betrayed by Disney World for their November 1st date.
All right. And in the final story for this week, Disney parks around the world. It's back. So if you weren't sure with your $100,000 last year, you have another shot now.
Yes, hopefully you've had some time to save up because Disney has set 2 more trips in motion for June through August 2024.
And the other one in July through August. So one starts mid-June to early July, and one starts late July into August next year. So here's the funny thing about this. So this, as you know, Adventures by Disney is once again running the 24-day global adventure on a private jet where you go to every single Disney park. And plus, it's basically Soarin' comes to life. That's really what it is. And it costs $115,000 US to start.
No, I was going to say, yeah. To starting at $115,000 US.
Yeah, if you want like double occupancy and stuff, you're going to start adding $10,000 plus per person. But here's the funny thing. They haven't even done the first one yet. The first one doesn't go until July. It's sold out. And it goes July of this year, and they're already selling 2 more. So we have no reports on this at all. I mean, not we, but anybody. Because it hasn't happened.
And it won't have happened when booking opens for their next adventure.
Exactly. So it's very interesting.
Which to me seems like Disney securing a couple more $1 million before anything.
Yeah, they haven't even done it.
Before anything bad can be said about their adventure.
I mean, there's a lot of airports in there and a lot of changes and a lot of hotels, and things can go wrong. So there's just a lot of stops in here. If you go to we're going to put a link to the website where it has the full itinerary, and there's just a ton of stops, right? It's 24 days, 12 Disney parks, 3 Disney studios, 3 landmarks, of course, from Soarin' in India, Egypt, and France. And then there's 150 guests this year across 2 departures. And you can start booking June 12th if you are an Adventure by Disney insider. So if you've done 3 or more Adventure by Disneys, you can start booking.
Yeah.
The 14th, if you've done 1 or 2 Adventures by Disney, June 14th, you can book. June 16th, if you're a Golden Oak resident or a Club 33 member. And then all the rest of us on June 19 with our $115,000 occupancy, which I would. So it's going to be $126,000. Anyway, I mean, it's fun. I'm just so curious to hear how it actually goes. The very first one, which is not these ones. It's the ones that were sold last year.
But I really think it's going to be either this is like fantastic, there's nothing out there like it, or Disney just put me in an economy seat and I paid $115,000 per person.
I do like that they're doing it though. Like, as you know, we love pay to play stuff. This one is obviously out of our price range. But no lottery ticket yet. But I still like that they're doing it. I want to hear about it. I like that they do cool things.
It's really interesting to me that they put the Adventures by Disney people, like the 3+ and the 1 to 2, before the Golden Oak and Club 33, which I imagine would be their target demographic.
Yeah, because, even the regular Adventures by Disney trips, they can be 10, 15, 20 grand each as well. So...
But still, that's a different ballpark.
Yeah, but if you've done 3 or more of those, then they're giving... I do like that they're doing that.
That's fair.
So that's good.
That's like their own mini loyalty program.
Exactly what I was going to say. They are acknowledging their loyal Adventures by Disney customers.
Watch, now they're going to start being like Starbucks. If you've had, 3+ adventures in the last 10 years... then you can come. Yeah. You can come. Your adventures expire.
Yeah.
If you're going on this trip, let us know. I'm very curious about how it goes.
And set up a live stream.
Yeah. Do they let you live stream? Because I would watch that.
I don't know. We'll see. All right, everyone. That is the news for this week. Thank you for listening. As always, follow along on social media at 1923 Main Street. We'll see you again next week, everyone, with more news. As always, have a magical day.
Bye-bye.